sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down, Ingram. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Good job. Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
It's 4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Jackson. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
6-6, pull it high. Go ahead.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25 on 2nd down, Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins, and he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Working out of the gun, Cousins. It's complete, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And I think the ball's out. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Jackson from the shotgun, out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now, dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, complete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Cook with a 1st down and much more. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st down, it's Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Cousins, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
Lucky 48. Greystone, Travis.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is in to make it 16-0. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Going to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Snead's got it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.